last route.
Alto! Over! Uncle spotted something!
It's time. The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's all yours. It's time. The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's time. The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's time. The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's time. The loot we find is not part of my pay.
It's getting closer. These will be my final words. If only I had more. I thought my enemies were misconceptions, waning passion, and my own ignorance. Only in the end did I realize time is my ultimate foe. It's getting closer. These will be my final words. I became blindsided by my fear of death and insatiable thirst for truth. Eventually, I thought my enemies were misconceptions when I finally came back to my senses and my own ignorance. We had already walked into that false gate. Now, only in the end did I realize my last realization is my ultimate foe. It's getting closer. These will be my final words, but they are also became blindsided by my fear of death and insatiable thirst for chance to get things back on track. Eventually, the future enemies were sins to my past. Finally came back to my senses, and once again, we had already walked into that false gate. Now, only until which realizing my last realization is my ultimate foe. It's getting closer. They are my final words, but they are also became blindsided by my fear of death and insatiable thirst for chance to get things back on track. Eventually, the future enemies were sins to my past. Finally came back to my senses, and once again, we had already walked into that false gate. Now, only until which realizing my last realization is my ultimate foe. It's getting closer. They are my final words, but they are also became blindsided by my fear of
Great.
death.
And now that power's been restored, elevators should work.
Eventually, the future enemies were sins to my past. Finally came back to my senses.
The beacon signal is coming from
Once
below.
again,
Let's go.
false gate. Now, until which realizing my last realization is my ultimate foe. It's getting closer. They are my final words, but they are also became blindsided by my fear of
Great.
death.
And now that power's elevators should work.
Eventually, the future enemies were sins to my past. Finally came back to my senses.
The beacon signal is coming from
Once
below.
again,
Let's go.
false gate. Now, until which realizing my last realization is my ultimate foe. It's getting closer. They are my final words, but they are also became blindsided by my fear of
Great.
death.
And now that power's elevators should work.
Eventually, the future enemies were sins to my past. Finally came back to my
The
senses.
beacon signal is coming from
Once
below.
again,
Let's go.
false gate. Now, until which realizing my last realization is my
Savants never run out of new surprises for us. Great. The signal's coming from it. Did it swallow our resonance beacon? Beacon signals.
Wow! A big, clunky monster!
Got it. Brace yourself. We'll need to take it down. Damn.
Alto,
Savants
doing
never
it
run
like
out
we
of new
usually do?
surprises for us. Of course. The signal's coming from it.
then this big guy is on course to tackle. Hoppa! Cody! Attack!
Let me figure out its weakness.
Wow! A big, clunky monster!
It's gobbled together. Brace metal parts. We should take it down. Use the foreign part of the counter. Unstable structure. Of course. It's coming from. Let me figure out its weakness. It's gobbled together. Brace metal parts. Part it down. Unstable structure.
Beckon the divine flame.
Together we fight! Strike fast! Cleansing strength. Thunder guide us. Moment of awakening. Shine forevermore. Divine harmony.
Phew! Job
Anka is strong! Told ya! But why did they keep that big guy here?
According to our findings earlier, researchers who worked here were probably only a small faction of the Corte Savante Committee.
Anka is strong! Told ya!
They were likely studying an ancient civilization they deemed to be divine beings. Somehow, they believed this ancient civilization had once visited the mire, and when they failed to recreate the retroact rain, they resorted to making a replica. To get their desired results faster, they started feeding this replica various frequencies, data sets, and mechanical constructs. And we've seen what that ended up with. It turned into a monster, driven by the frequencies of hunger, devouring everything in its path. It was probably the culprit behind the disappearance of those folks. And I suspect the Fraxidus Overseer mentioned in that log may have something to do with it all. Those researchers, they were too obsessed with validating the divine miracle they experienced. They eventually got lured into the monster's frequencies of hunger and willingly walked into its maw. Those researchers, they were too obsessed with validating the monster devoured them, but not with its teeth. Their own delusions and fear were their undoing in the end. Walked into its maw. What a crazy bunch. The monster devoured them, but not with its teeth. Their own delusions and fear were their undoing in the end. Walked into its maw. So, Rover. Now it's time for me to fulfill my promise. The monster devoured them. What do you want to know about the Black Shores? Their own delusions and fear were their undoing in the end. Camellia? Of course we do! Yeah, she can be kind of unhinged, but she's indeed one of ours. Just so you know. So, she only took up this mission because of you. Now it's time for me to fulfill my promise. So you've met her already? Nice! Save me some time introducing. About the Black Shores. What do you want to know about the Black Shores? Camellia. As you already know, we monitor and research the lament. And we've got resonance beacons set up in every nation worldwide. Just so you know. She only took up this mission because of you. The island our headquarters are built on is in fact a massive piece of tacitite ore, which powers our various energy. This Blake Bloom is a product of that overflowing energy on the island. As you already know, we monitor and research the lament. And our island is located in the perfect spot to accurately monitor the lament, ensuring precise. That being said, the lament's behavior is constantly changing. All we can do for now is observe the lament, study its pattern. What do you want to know about the Black Shores? Flowing energy on the island. I'm just an insignificant consultant at the Black Shores, so I don't know that much about all its hidden secrets. Just accurately monitor the lament. But I believe the piece of intel about this is not the first time. Rover, we share the same goal. We're both aiming to fight against the Threnodians and prevent the lament crisis.
Yep! Onkar can prove it. The Threnodian is a bad guy. And Onkar and Alto are the heroes of justice. So we're gonna...
I understand. Trust isn't something you could afford to give out that easily. The piece of intel about this is not the first time. Rover, we share the same goal. Remember the Blake Bloom I gave you earlier? It's more than just a symbol.
Onkar can prove it.
Also holds a key to our headquarters. I'm sure it'll come in handy for you. Anyway, mission accomplished. We've got the... Glad I got you on board. Looking forward to our future collaborators. Almost forgot. Gotta check the resonance beacon again. Just wait. This is more than just a symbol. No, also, it can't be. Headquarters. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Anyway, mission accomplished. We've got the... Glad I got you on board. Looking forward to our future collaborators. Almost forgot. Gotta check the resonance beacon again. Just wait. This is more than just a symbol. No, also, it can't be. Headquarters. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Anyway, mission accomplished. We've got the... Glad I got you on board. Looking forward to our future collaborators. Almost forgot. Gotta check the resonance beacon again. Just wait. This is more than just a symbol. No, also, it can't be.
Onkar heard lightning. When there's lightning, it's gonna rain. And when it's gonna rain, Onkar should bring an umbrella. Oh, no. Alto said when it rains like this, We hide. Encore heard lightning. When there's lightning, it's gonna rain. And when it's gonna rain, Encore should bring an umbrella. Oh, no, 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 no. Alto said when it rains like this, we hide. Encore heard lightning. When there's lightning, it's gonna rain. And when it's gonna rain, Encore should bring an umbrella. Oh, no, 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 no.
This
Alto
is-
said when it rains like this, we
It's the
hide.
real Retroact rain.
Encore heard lightning. When there's lightning, it's gonna rain. And when it's gonna rain, Encore should bring an umbrella.
Rover,
No,
Jinzhou.
this is...
Jinzhou is under attack.
It's the
It's a
real
TD
Retroact rain.
outbreak.
This rain, it's finally happening.
Rover, Jinzhou. Jinzhou is under attack.
General.
It's a TD outbreak.
Yes, how's it going?
We have 500 remaining soldiers prepared and medically cleared for combat. After receiving the antidote for Retroact Rain, they have reported minimal hallucinations and no adverse effects. However, a few veterans still reported sporadic sightings of phantoms in the rain.
I see. Stay alert. We will continue as planned. Yes. Report any signs of potential TD outbreaks immediately.
We have 500
We march on to the Northfall Barrens as soon as the rain stops.
Aye, sir. Receiving the antidote for Retroact Rain, they have reported minimal hallucinations and no adverse
Stronger
effects.
emotional connection to the
However,
affected
a few
area
veterans
leads to
still
more
reported
intense
sporadic
hallucinations.
sightings of phantoms
That's
in
what
the
they say.
rain.
I see. Stay alert. We will continue as planned. I should go for another round of inspection. Make sure everything is going as planned. March on to the Northfall Barrens as soon as the rain stops.
Aye, sir. Receiving the antidote for Retroact Rain, they have reported minimal hallucinations and no adverse
Stronger emotional connection to the affected area leads to more intense hallucinations. That's what they say. I see. Stay alert. We will continue as planned. I should go for another round of inspection. Make sure everything is going as planned. March on to the Northfall Barrens as soon as the rain stops.
Aye, sir. Receiving the antidote for Retroact Rain, they have reported minimal hallucinations and no adverse
Stronger emotional connection to the affected area leads to more. Why am I seeing this here? That's what they say. I should go for another round of inspection. Make sure everything is going as planned.
General, we've got all equipment repaired, tactite weapons adjusted and given to the resonators. Non-resonators are also equipped and prepared for action.
Why am I seeing this here?
But the rain's getting heavier. Should we take shelter for the time being? One of our combat medics claims it's no ordinary downpour. He strongly advises holding off any moves until it clears. Though young, his sharp intuition has been proven in previous battles. We've seen it firsthand. However, I do agree this will be our last chance at organizing another attack. But the rain's getting heavier. Should we take shelter for the time being? One of our combat medics claims it's no ordinary downpour. He strongly advises holding off any moves until it clears. Though young, sir, his sharp intuition has been proven in previous battles. We've seen it firsthand. However, I do agree this will be our last chance. JIYAN. Another attack. But the rain's getting heavier. Should we take shelter for the time being?
General, help!
Sir,
Please, help me! What do you make of this, JIYAN? Maybe you are right. The rain just happened out of nowhere. It's indeed unusual, but this is our only chance. been yearning to destroy is finally right before us. And now, you're asking me to sit back and do nothing because of some phantoms.
The rain just happened out of nowhere. It's indeed unusual.
Silence. Is this your response? Or is it fear holding your tongue? To destroy is finally right before us. I see. And now you're no different. We fear, we bleed, we suffer, and in the end, we'll all die on the battlefield. But what about your brethren, silent friends, and comrades, as you witness them viciously slain before your eyes, one by one? Will you still remain silent when their souls demand an answer? We suffer, and in the end, there is no other choice. We must trample the pile of corpses at our feet and push on. Keep barking orders. Keep fighting until the retroact rain merely creates illusions of past events. My soldiers will not succumb to those hallucinations. I will not allow it. We'll crush anything in our path. No questions asked. And I will pave the way for us all with my forte. If tens, hundreds, thousands more of my men will die, so be it. We will win this battle by any means necessary. Crush anything in our path. No questions asked. John, I have a question for you. What would you have done on that day if you were in my position? Whatever you say, I'll never answer those brave souls with such silence, cowardice necessary. Prove yourself to me, Jiyan. I have a question for you. I caught you off guard, didn't I? Just like what happened on that rainy night.
General Gershulin. We fight to protect what we cherish. We cherish our comrades, not out of cowardice or fear, but out of trust. I cannot assure you I am always making the right choice, General. General Gershulin. But we should never build our victory on top of endless sacrifices.
Is that so? As I
Fight
see
to
it,
protect what we cherish.
you're cut from the same
Cherish our
cloth.
comrades, not out of
You and
cowardice
I.
or fear, but out of trust. Perhaps we are indeed, General. Right choice, General. I share at least one thing with you. I too will draw my blade to fight for what I believe in. Our victory on top of stuff with nothing to see it through.
Is that so? As I see it,
General,
you're cut from the same cloth.
Comrades, not out of
You and
cowardice
I.
or fear, but out of trust. Perhaps we are indeed,
General,
I
you
share
look
at least
pale.
one thing. I'm fine. Please go on. Draw my blade to fight for what I believe in. Our victory on top
We
of
just
stuff with
detected an
nothing to see it
intense frequency reaction from that tacit field ahead. That moon. It's gradually turning full now, as you predicted. The sky. It looks just like how it was.
It's time.
General, I share pale. Sir,
Fine.
the Midnight Rangers are ready.
Attention all troops.
We
Take
just
position and get
detected
ready
an
to
intense
engage.
Frequency reaction from that tacit field ahead. That moon.
When the moon turns full,
Gradually turning full now.
roving
As you
travelers shall
predicted.
return.
The sky.
The prophecy is being fulfilled.
Looks just like how it was.
It's time. Here they are.
Sir, the Midnight
They're not
Rangers
coming
are
at us. Are they trying to protect something? Or are they waiting for commands?
Frequency reaction from that tacit field ahead.
With a TD outbreak of this magnitude and organization, roving travelers, someone must be orchestrating it. Prophecy is being fulfilled. Could it be? Here they are.
Sir, the Midnight
They're not
Rangers
coming
are
at
ready.
us. Are they trying to protect something? Or are they waiting for commands?
Sir,
With a TD outbreak of this magnitude and organization, someone must be orchestrating it. Prophecy is being fulfilled. Could it be? They're not coming at us. Are they trying to protect something? Or are they waiting for commands?
It looks almost full now, and the retroact rain falling. Rover, maybe this is the right time Madam Magistrate was talking about.
Citizens of Jinzhou, please remain calm and evacuate in an orderly manner, as we practiced during previous drills.
Maybe
It's a
this is the right
pre-recorded
time
broadcast
Madam
message.
Magistrate was talking
Our
about.
magistrate saw this coming and she had General JIYAN devise an emergency plan a long time ago. This wave of TD attacks should be over now. We knew this was coming and we were ready, but oh
Please
boy,
remain
the
calm
amount of
and
TDs is
evacuate in
insane.
an orderly
Thanks for
manner,
coming in time,
as we
Rover.
practiced
It would have
during
taken us
previous
much
drills.
longer to handle this. Oh, Director Tao Chi is here too. For a better rundown of the situation, you can find her in the General JIYAN devised an emergency plan a long time ago. This wave of TD attacks should be over now. We knew this was coming and we were ready, but oh boy, the amount of TDs is insane. Thanks for coming in time, Rover. It would have taken us much longer to handle this. Oh, Director Tao Chi is here too. For a better rundown of the situation, you can find her in the General
Any update on the protective barrier?
We've put in all our resources to repair it, but if those tacit discords keep coming at us, it might not hold up for long. I presume you must be Rover. Maybe we've met somewhere before.
Any update on the protective barrier?
Anyway, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Tao Chi, a director at the Ministry of Development. I'm in charge of our defense fortifications. Thank you for lending us a hand. It's our defense system against the retroact rain. It does a good job of keeping the city safe from the rain's effects. Once the protective barrier breaks down, tacit discords could manifest from inside Jinzhou City.
Rover, remember what I told you earlier?
Thank you for lending us a hand.
The retroact rain is essentially condensed droplets of remnant energy that fall from the etheric sea.
It does a good job of keeping
This
the city
remnant
safe from
energy
the rain's
makes it a
effects.
magnet for tacit
Once the
discord.
protective
It
barrier
records
breaks down,
events from
tacit
all
discords
times and
could
places.
manifest from
That's what we
inside
call
Jinzhou City.
the phantoms of retroact rain. It kind of works like how resonators resonate with the world. The more you're exposed to the rain, the more realistic those phantoms become. Oh, and here's another interesting fact about the retroact rain. When it's raining across a large area, illusions pulled from the memories of multiple people can manifest at once. That's what we call the phantoms of retroact rain. It kind of works like how nice catch, Rover. The world. The more you're exposed to Jinzhou has been a battleground for centuries. That's why it has to deal with Thrunodian that represents the concept of war. And wars will lead to deaths. And once the retroact rain reaches its final stage, there'll be thousands of phantoms. Phantoms of dead soldiers.
This is the one major threat that has been looming over Jinzhou.
Jinzhou has been a battleground for centuries.
Our magistrate ordered the construction of this barrier precisely because of that. Indeed, the phantoms should only mechanically repeat what they had been doing. They shouldn't have the ability to interfere with reality. But the retroact rain can be significantly enhanced through the Thrunodian's power. As a result, said phantoms become increasingly realistic, to the point of inflicting real harm on humans. In that battle 3 years ago, our soldiers got into a gruesome fight against countless tacit discords, either native to Northwell Barrens or produced by retroact rain and endless swarms of phantoms. Phantoms of tacit discords and our fallen soldiers repeated their indiscriminate attacks on everything in their sight. Soldiers could not tell friends from foe. The relentless rain even recreated the brutal deaths of their comrades, etched in vivid detail. The Northwell Barrens turned into a living hell. And to this day, we can still hear the desperate cries.
The battle beneath the Crescent was humanity's first recorded encounter with retroact rain enhanced by Thrunodian power. Your previous general sent back valuable video recordings of the rain. Those videos provided crucial information, which allowed nations worldwide to speed up the research on defense against the retroact. Our people at the Black Shores have theorized that the Thrunodian abnormal moon sightings and the retroact rain may be linked. Yeah, something like that. But it's only a theory. We don't have enough data to verify anything. Which allowed nations worldwide to speed up the research on defense. So, unfortunately, we can't predict retroact rains yet. But we know it's closely connected with Thrunodian's reviving.
The moon just changed in an instant. If this theory turns out to be true, that means...
Something like that. But it's only a theory. And Jinzhou's dealing with what happened 3 years ago. The Thrunodian's revival is never an independent occurrence. They can sense one another. There's some form of... The revival of a Thrunodian in Jinzhou will trigger catastrophic events and affect other nations.
If this theory turns out
We gotta hustle back to Latifa's base, recalibrate our lament detector, and warn them before it's too late. Anyway, we'll take our leave now. The Thrunodian's revival is never...
Please stay safe.
They can sense one another. There's some form of... The revival of a Thrunodian in Jinzhou will trigger catastrophic events and affect other nations.
That's all we've gathered so far, Rover.
Recalibrate our lament detector and
The TD outbreaks won't stop before the end of this reign. We must stay alert.
Mom, there's another wave of them ahead.
Speak of the devil. I'll need to take a very long nap after this. That's all we've gathered so far, Rover.
Activate the defense mechanisms!
The TD outbreaks won't stop before the end of this reign. We must stay alert.
Mom, there's another wave of them ahead.
Speak of the devil.
Everyone, hold your ground! My time to shine! That's curtains for you.
The TDs here have been dealt with. Let's go reinforce the outpost. It's still under attack.
The end has come.
Thank you. Some of us are still fighting in there. We must go help them.
Oh, bring it on! How sucks to be you!
Finally.
We made it! Oh, thank you so much.
It's dangerous here. Let's head back first.
Please tell me this is the last one? Rover, your moves are sharp as always. Dealing with so many TDs seemed like a walk in the park for you.
Finally.
We made it!
Rover,
Thank you so
did you
much.
see that?
It's dangerous here. Let's head back first. Now, it's almost identical to what we saw 3 years ago, during the battle beneath the crescent.
This is the last one?
I'm afraid we're already running out of time.
Dealing with so many TDs seemed like a walk in the park for you.
Report the situation, please.
Madam Magistrate, the barrier has been fully repaired, and we have evacuated all residents. We've successfully minimized the damage.
Well done, Director Tauchi.
Already running out of time.
Indeed. It's been a while, Rover. Report the situation. It's been going according to plan, if I may say so. I was made aware of this in advance, and planned out our defense beforehand.
Evacuated all residents. We've successfully
Now that we are facing such an emergency, I cannot sit back and wait for Jui to save us. I will act and see my duty through. This is my decision. It's been a while, Rover. I have secured some much-needed aid for our city during my visit to the capital. Also, our expert should be ready by now. Rover, do you still remember Jui's message for you? Now we have raindrops that fall upstream, and the Midnight Rangers General and the Norfall Barons, ready to take on the Overthrax. This must be the right time Jui was talking about. Rover, it's going to be dangerous. You might directly confront a Trinodian. Your eyes look remembered as a heroic ally in our defense against external threats. Regardless, may victory prevail the lasting night. I will pray for your safe return to Drenodian.
Rover, I have informed border checkpoints across Jinjiao about your trip to the front line. You have been granted unlimited access to all places. Yang Yang, you're one of our outriders. I hope you can go with Rover and provide assistance. You'll need to pass through a tacit field to reach our base in the Desert Rock Highland. Please, be careful.
Rover, Yang Yang, I'll be keeping the city safe as a patroller. Do come back in one piece, okay?
You have been granted unlimited access to all places.
Thanks! I'll give it my all.
You're one of our outriders. I hope you can go with Rover and provide assistance. You'll need to pass through a tacit field to reach our base in the Desert Rock Highland. Please, it seems the rain is not stopping anytime soon.
I'll be keeping the city safe as a patroller.
The city. What if...
Rest assured, you can count on me.
I will keep everyone safe.
Me too.
Don't forget us, Lion did.
We got this!
As you can see, everyone's ready to defend our city. It seems the rain is not
Rover,
stopping
Yang
anytime
Yang,
soon.
safe travels.
I've informed General JIYAN that you're heading to his place. He will be meeting up with you
Rest
soon.
assured, you can count on me. May victory prevail the lasting night.
Don't forget us, Lion did.
We got this!
As you can see, everyone's ready to defend our city.
Rover, Yang Yang, safe travels.
I've informed General JIYAN that you're heading to his place. He will be meeting up with you soon.
May victory prevail the lasting night.
Defend the south gate. Enemy attack weakening. This wave is almost over. Defend the south gate. Enemy attack weakening. This wave is almost over.
incoming!
Our enemies are spent. Hold your ground.
Break!
Our enemies are spent. Hold your ground.
It's over!
All tacit discords nearby have been dealt with. Now the city's defense. Please update me on the situation in Jinzhou City. All tacit discords nearby have been dealt with. Now the city's defense. Please update me on the situation in Jinzhou City.
Under Madam Magistrate's command, the barrier has been. Washu Academy and Ministry of Development are on standby for further instructions. The Baiju is overseeing operations at the Academy, while Mortherfee has arrived at the Ministry. Rest assured, we are all safe in the city. And that Rover, he is heading over to meet you. Yang Yang is coming with him.
I see. We have successfully contained the outbreak here at the base. We'll go pick them up as soon as possible. The rain's getting heavier. There are signs of tacit discords reviving. Intense frequency fluctuations detected. They'll be passing through that area. I must create a safe passage for them.
He is heading over to meet you. Yang Yang is coming with
I need to clear the way for them as quickly as possible. We have successfully contained the outbreak here at the base. We'll go pick them up as soon as possible. The rain's getting heavier. There are signs of tacit discords reviving. Intense frequency fluctuations. A couple more tacit discords here. They'll be passing. Time to get rid of them. I must create a safe passage.
Fear no more.
A couple more tacit discords here. Time to get rid of them.
Up and down.
Is that the thundering Memphis? Is that
The Threnodian's revival has done significant damage to the environment nearby. Things have gotten even more dangerous out here. The closer we get to Norfolk Barrens, the worse it gets. The streams feel heavy with dread and the smell of blood. There must be a brutal fight going down in the Desert Island. The Tacit Field Director Tao Chi mentioned should be right up ahead. We must pass through it to reach our base and find General JIYAN. I wonder what other anomalies await us ahead. The streams feel heavy with dread. Is that one of our soldiers? There must be a brutal fight. The fountains contain a lot of remnant energy. These Tacit discords might be coming after it. The rain is spreading across Desert Rock Highland. I can feel chaos growing in the streams. We must hurry.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness. Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness.
Those soldiers, more tacit discords. Be careful.
Break. The end has come. Strife and shadows.
Be careful. The rhetoric brain's effects are worsening. We must proceed with caution. There, another wounded soldier. The streams are stabilizing.
Strife and shadows.
Are you Yang Yang? Oh, thank goodness.
The rhetoric brain's effects are worsening. We must proceed with caution. There, another wounded soldier. What happened here?
The thundering Memphis. It came back. I'm part of the Deso Rock Highland supply This is where our supply station is. Oh, thank We were on our way. Had to go through this thundering Memphis. In the end, I barely... This place...
What happened here?
Watch out!
I'm part of the Deso Rock Highland
It's him.
supply This
General-
is where our supply station is. We were on our way.
Thundering Memphis.
This place...
We must bring it down to keep pushing forward. Watch out!
It's him.
Break!
Let the winds roar.
Ready for battle. Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. One with the sounds. I sense your weakness. You're wide open. Stop. Be gone!
We did it.
The thundering Memphis is a blend of countless fallen soldiers' reverberations. As long as more soldiers are still dying here, it will always return. Not to mention, Countless souls of our brave soldiers remain trapped in this rain to this day.
General,
Be gone!
we did it.
Sorry. I should have arrived sooner. Countless fallen soldiers' reverberations. As long as more soldiers are still dying here, it will always return. Not to mention, countless souls. The honor is mine, Rover. Trapped in this rain to this Madam Magistrate and Tao Chi have informed me of your willingness to assist us. Thank you for lending us a hand. Sorry. I should properly welcome you with Huang Lon's formalities, but as the current situation forbids that, I'll brief you on our plans as fast as possible. I've heard about your deeds from Madam Magistrate. You are a trustworthy ally, according to her. Here, Retroact Rain Antidote, developed by the Academy. While the antidote cannot shield you from its effects entirely, it should at least lessen the hallucinations. I'll brief you on our plans as fast as possible. For someone to show up as a phantom in the Retroact Rain, two conditions must be met. You are a trustworthy ally, according to her. Here, Retroact Rain Antidote, developed by the Academy. Prior exposure to the rain, and a deep connection to the effect you were found in the Gorges of Spirits only recently. This is your first time setting foot in Jinzhou. Ruling out. Moreover, you possess a similar ability with the legendary hero who once absorbed Threnodian. I was told you'd come to the Norfall Barrens one day to reclaim your lost power from Overthrax. I'll do everything in my power to help you make that happen. And a deep connection to the effect you were found in the Gorges of Spirits. Yes. Madam Magistrate might not be aware of this as it happened before she was appointed. On the day I was selected to be the next general, Jue told me this. Beneath the full moon, guide the returning one to confront Threnodian. From the threat itself, he shall reclaim the power to conquer it. And if you are indeed the returning one mentioned here, we may actually get rid of that monster once and for all. You might have noticed something off about that general. We call it the Void Plenilune. Once it fully takes shape, Overthrax, the Threnodian of war, would be reawakening soon. It is an ancient terror that reigns over our land, capable of devouring weapon frequencies to enhance itself. The Norfall Barrens have become a massive graveyard of weapons after countless battles. Those weapons would have made it even stronger, but we must act now. The Void Plenilune is already visible. We must contain the Threnodian swiftly. Any delay could allow it to recover and become harder to deal with. Ancient terror that reigns over our land, capable of devouring weapon frequencies to enhance itself. The Norfall Barrens have become a massive graveyard of weapons after countless battles. Those weapons would have made it even stronger, but we must act now. The Void Plenilune is already visible. We must contain the Threnodian swiftly. Any delay could allow it to recover and become harder to deal with. To remain calm in such an extreme situation, your composure is admirable indeed. We'll get into the specifics once we reach our base. I've taken care of all the tacit discords nearby on my way here. The path ahead should be relatively safe now. Keep going and we'll reach the base soon. To remain calm in such an extreme situation, your composure is admirable indeed. We'll get into the specifics once we reach our base. I've taken care of all the tacit discords nearby on my way here. The path ahead should be relatively safe now. Keep going and we'll reach the base soon. Overthrax's towering statue, built from repurposed weapons and debris, has long loomed over Jinzhou as a foreboding symbol of our ongoing struggle. We managed to gravely injure it 3 years ago, making the statue sink into the water. And now it just resurfaced. Our enemy must be eager to strike. The Vanguard base is right up ahead. Let's hurry over. Has long loomed over Jinzhou as a foreboding symbol of our ongoing struggle. We managed to gravely
Greetings,
injure it 3
General.
years ago, making the statue
Master
sink into
Jianxing?
the water.
Didn't know I'd be
Now
seeing
it
you
just
here.
resurfaced. Jianxin recently arrived at our base with one of the supply delivery teams. Let's hurry over.
General, you flatter me. I've heard people comparing the Norfall Barrens to a massive graveyard. Whenever it rains, cries and moans can be heard as if many ghosts are weeping. Master once told me, life and death should follow a natural course. That countless brave souls have been trapped here by the evil powers of Overthrax. I want to help set them.
Please follow me.
I've heard people comparing the Norfall
Our main goal is to contain the reviving Threnodian, but we must beware of the tacit discords too. The Academy determined they were not native to the Norfall Barrens, and instead had been conjured by a mysterious power. After analyzing their behavior, I believe while the Overthrax is still weakened, we must seize the opportunity with looming danger from the continued onsets of TD outbreaks and many. Please, join me in mapping the reviving Threnodian, but we must beware of the tacit discords too. The Academy determined they were not native to the Norfall Barrens, and instead had been conjured by a mysterious power. After analyzing their behavior, I believe while the Overthrax is still weakened, we must seize the opportunity with looming danger from the continued onsets of TD outbreaks. Many, please, join me in mapping. I have split all combat units into 3 factions. The ranged units team will provide fire support from afar, while the infantry team engages in close combat. Lastly, we have the special task force of Rover, Yang, Jianxin, and me. Allow me to introduce Kong Lin, leader of the ranged units team. And this is Yue. He's in charge of the infantry team. This is a topographical map of the Norfall Barrens. The Overthrax's power limits our reach. Outright the deepest we ventured was 3 years ago, when we discovered the suspended ruins in its hinterland. And this is Yue. He's in charge. But the terrain is treacherous, narrow and flanked by high cliffs on both sides, leaving only one path for our troops to travel. The Overthrax's power limits our reach. Outright the deepest we ventured. On the other hand, our enemies must take the same route if they want to attack us. With the Overthrax reorganizing their frequencies and bringing them back, we will face endless waves of attacks. But the terrain is treacherous. Every time we cut down an enemy, it gains more power. Time is of the essence. We must swiftly and safely get our strongest units in the heart of the battlefield, reach that Rover. Let's plan carefully and use each team's strength to our advantage. First, our ranged units. Armed with long-range weapons, they can strike from a distance. But we need to strategize based on the terrain, topography. If we manipulate the terrain to our advantage, our strikes will be more effective and cover a large... Where should we deploy the ranged units? Reach that Rover. Let's plan carefully and use each team's strength to our advantage. First, our ranged units. Armed with long-range weapons...
Mixing ranged and infantry units may seem versatile, but it wastes the advantage of ranged units. This may not be the best strategy.
Our strikes will be more effective and cover a large... Where should we deploy the ranged units? deploying our ranged units high above the valleys in advance.
Infantry units may seem versatile, but it wastes the advantage of
This way, they'll provide cover for our close combat forces while staying safe themselves. We'll use their range advantage to the fullest. It's a smart move. Next, the infantry. They have been trained and equipped for close combat. The heart of Norfall Valley is our main battleground, where we'll fight our enemies head-on. We need to plan our attack wisely. How should the infantry engage enemy targets? Now that the narrow terrain has dictated an inevitable confrontation, the infantry will attack head-on, breaking their line. Then our task force can strike where they're vulnerable. A reasonable choice. Lastly, the Special Task Force. All resonators with powerful abilities, they have superior mobility and combat skills. The chance arises, they will be responsible for taking down the Overthrax. What should the Special Task Force do? A reasonable choice.
Flank tactics aim to avoid direct confrontation and exploit enemy weaknesses to take them down slowly.
They have superior mobility and combat skills.
However, our combat power could be drained by the endless enemy assaults if we don't eliminate the Overthrax in time. We can't afford to prolong engagement. There may be more effective tactics available.
What should the Special Task Force do? We'll join our effort to break through their defenses and crush their source of power. This is the only way to completely rout the enemies. It's a risky but necessary move under our current circumstances. What should the Special Task Force do? Thank you, Rover. The battle plan is clear. We'll join our effort to break through their defenses and crush their source of power. This is the only way to completely rout the enemies. I will now recap our plan. Kong Lin, your team will take the cliffs for fire current circumstances. Yuehui, your team will charge enemy lines to pave way for the Special Task Force. The battle plan is clear.
Yes, sir!
And I'll join Rover, Yang Yang, and Jian Xin to create an opening for our main forces and take down the Threnodian. Kong Lin, your team will take the cliffs for fire current circumstances. Yuehui, your team will charge enemy lines to all clear on what to do. Our next move is to reclaim the disruptor and break through the ground wave barrier. I'll join Rover, Yang Yang, and Jian Xin to create an opening for our main forces. Take down the Threnodian. Rover, do you see that iridescent veil? That's the ground wave barrier. Overthrax set it up to absorb frequencies in the Norfall Barrens without interruption. We all clear on what to do. One of our top priorities now is to protect the disruptor from tacit Discord attacks. It's a powerful anti-Threnodian weapon from when Jinzhou was founded. We needed to break through this barrier. You see that iridescent veil? I'll leave it to the professional to explain the details. Overthrax set it up to absorb frequencies in the Norfall Barrens without interruption.
Greetings, General JIYAN, Rover.
How's the preparation going on your side?
We've got good news and bad news. Good news is we've established connection to the disruptor and we're ready to go. Bad news is the disruptor's electric capacitor is damaged. Simply put, it's out of power. Greetings, General JIYAN, Rover. Fortunately, there should be a backup power outlet. To use the disruptor, we'll have to repair that outlet first, then wait for a full charge. Any questions? Good news is we've established connection to the disruptor. In theory, we could. In practice, it's difficult. Electric capacitor is damaged. First, it could dodge our attack. Not even a perfect hit can kill it. It will be greatly injured, but not dead. Threnodians have been proven to be way stronger than we imagined. Our disruptor can't handle the Overthrax, but it can certainly... Any questions? In theory, That's because this ancient disruptor dates back at least to the founding of Jinzhou. Even a perfect hit can kill it. It will be greatly injured. Creating such a powerful weapon with limited technology back then, if we were to unleash its full power on Jinzhou City, it might launch the entire place into the air. That's because this ancient disruptor dates back at least. Any questions? Creating such a powerful weapon with limited technology back then, if we were to unleash its full power on Jinzhou City, I can, but it takes time. Into the air. Any questions? No matter how fast I build it, Jinzhou won't be able to hold out. Any questions? By the way, this is a weapon of mass destruction. The capital would want strict control over its use, I assume. Will they really approve our application?
Magistrate and I have it covered. Trust me.
All right. We'll be waiting for the green light. Lastly, we've got more bad news. Baija, please fill us in.
Yes.
By the way, this is a weapon of mass destruction.
Rover, I am currently monitoring the tacit Discord attacks from the Academy to design a safer route for you. We just received word from our soldiers at the emplacement. A large number of tacit Discords are targeting the Disruptor, and our troops are doing their best to defend it. The Disruptor has been surrounded by the tacit Discords, with more of them slowly closing in. After we recapture the nearby emplacement, it will take some more time for the Disruptor to recharge. You may need to hold out a little longer. I'll send you the coordinates of the Disruptor and its backup energy port. We wish you the best of luck.
I trust we all understand the situation now. Rover, Yang, please go and secure the Disruptor and fix its backup energy outlet. Jianshin, please stay and guard the base. I'll draw those tacit Discords away. Let's get moving.
I'll send you the coordinates of the Disruptor and its backup energy port. We wish you the best of luck.
I trust we all understand the situation. I see my way clear. Rover, Yang, please go and secure the Disruptor and fix its backup energy outlet. Jianshin, please stay and guard the base. I'll draw those tacit Discords away. Let's get moving. It's time. Must be...
Yang, an outrider. General...
Those monsters have occupied the emplacement with a surprise attack. We've blocked off access to protect our... Please, they need your help. To my connection with the world around me. And it's very much my companion now. Bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
Over there. He needs our help. hope he's alright. Let's go check on him.
General, is that you?
Let the winds roar.
Is that so? Great. We know how important this cannon is. We kept it safe. Never let them...
Should be safe now. I hope he's alright. Let's go check on him.
General, is that you? This reparation key. Take it. Great. We know how important this I may not see our victory in person. We kept it safe. Never let... But please, please defeat that monster. For a thank you. This reparation key. Take it.
Yes,
I may not see our
we
victory
will
in
win.
person.
Please, rest.
Please. Please defeat that monster.
Precipitant!
Disruptor's 50% charge. Enemies ahead. Watch out, Rover. Disruptor's at 80%. Their offense is weakening. Hold on just a little longer, Rover.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
Disruptor's fully charged. Rover, let's take out the remaining tacit discords together.
No hesitation. One with the sound together.
Let's take out the Let me be your blade. Sorry. I
Strike from shadows.
Disruptor's 50% charge. Enemies ahead. Watch out, Rover.
One more time. One with the sounds. I sense your weakness.
Disruptor's at 80%. Their offense is weakening. Hold on just a little longer, Rover. Disruptor's 50% charge.
The end has come. Keep it together. No hesitation.
charged. Rover, let's take out the remaining tacit discords together.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. One with the sounds. Sounds are fading.
Storm, hear my command! Storm, hear my command! Disruptor's 50% charge. Enemies ahead. Watch out, Rover. Disruptor's 50% charge. Enemies ahead. Watch out, Rover.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
Disruptors at 80%. Their offense is weakening. Hold on just a little longer, Rover.
Moment of resonance. Strike in the shadows. I sense your weakness.
the remaining tacit discords together.
The hour is upon us. Keep it together.
Shape the shapeless! Don't worry. I should give it my all.
One with the sounds. Chance. End has come. No hesitation. One with the sounds. Strike in the shadows. Break. No hesitation. One with the sounds.
General,
Well done. Break. The rain has stopped. One with the sounds.
General,
Well done. The rain has stopped.
General, the retroact rain's effects are subsiding. We are observing a sharp decline in the number of TDs in the Northall Barrens.
The disruptor is fully charged and ready to fire, but it takes a lot of energy to fire the disruptor. If we missed,
The retroact rain's effects are subsiding. We are observing a sharp decline in the number of TDs in the Northall Barrens.
This is our only chance.
Greetings. Can you hear me? As the Magistrate of Jinzhou, I've obtained the approval to use the disruptor in combat. The enormous energy consumption, the risk of a misfire, and the weight of this decision, I will bear the responsibility. I alone will be accountable for the outcome of this battle, whatever it may be. Greetings. Can you hear General, Rover, please march on. May victory prevail the lasting night. I pray for your safe return.
Thank you for your trust, Madam Magistrate.
No need for that, General. We've always shared the same goal, you and I. I alone will be accountable for the outcome of this battle. Attention all units. Do everything you can to assist. You are authorized to use the disruptor. May victory prevail the lasting night. I pray for your
Target the Northall Barrens. Thank you for your trust, Madam Magistrate.
Defend Jinzhou at all costs! No need for that, General. We've always shared the same goal, you and I.
Defend Jinzhou at all costs.
No need for that, General. We've always shared
running out of time!
Unstoppable. I can take it. My last breath.
We'll shake them off! Use your grapple net!
Master Tianxing.
There's too many of them. Someone must stay behind to keep them at bay. Everyone, let's part ways here. Carry on with your mission. You can leave the rest to me.
Yang Yang, Rover, follow me. We're going down from here. Mind the cliff.
Rover, are you alright?
Stay sharp. More tacit discords incoming. The suspended ruins are ahead of us. The resonance beacon here is still fun. The Overthrax assault has been as brutal as the three of us against all of them.
Master Tianxing.
I tried to contact her and our... We have no choice but to trust them now. We're bound to face... We've reached the suspended ruins. The resonance beacon here is still fun. The Overthrax assault has been as brutal as the three of us against all of them. I tried to contact her and our... We have no choice but to trust them now. We're bound to face... We've reached the suspended ruins. It's unusually quiet inside this wall. We should be able to pull it away with our grapple. It's unusually quiet inside this wall. Every path ahead has been cut off. We're not seeing anything at the moment. Rover, be careful. Something bigger might be waiting for us ahead. Creating tacit discord at this level. But it won't stop us.
You're wide open. Wind Rider.
Let these be your waves. Let the winds roar.
As expected, the enemies are increasingly strong as we approach the scat. Have you been injured? Rover, Yang,
I'm okay. But Rover.
give me your hand. The battle has left you with a few scratches. I still have some first aid with me. The upcoming battles will be even more dangerous. must let me know in time. Let's keep moving. As expected, the enemies are increasing. The battle has left you with a few scratches. I still have some first aid. The upcoming battles will be even more dangerous. Should you get injured, you must let me know in time. Let's keep moving.
Speeding up. Speeding up.
There are several floating platforms ahead. Perhaps we can make use of them.
Watch out. I can feel tacit discords ahead.
There are several floating platforms ahead. Perhaps we can make use of them. Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. What sounds? I sense your weakness. These rocks are blocking our way. We'll need to get rid of them.
Finally. Rover, you hear me? Our signals got blocked off by the Threnodian's power. Took us a lot of effort to make this call, and I have to say, your terminal has a very intriguing design. We'd love to thoroughly investigate it once we have the chance. Now back to business. We are aware, luckily, your current location is still within the Disruptor's range. We've seen what the Disruptor is capable of.
These rocks are
We could turn down the out.
The structure of this building is almost entirely destroyed. We'll need to create a safe space where we can take cover.
There is a floating platform over there. Perhaps we can make use of
I
it.
have to say, your terminal has a very intriguing design. We'd love to thoroughly investigate it once we have the chance. Now back to business. We are aware, luckily, your current location is still within the Disruptor's range. We've seen what the Disruptor is capable of. We can turn down the
The structure of this building is almost entirely destroyed. Aim at that wall. We can pull ourselves over.
There is a floating platform over there. Perhaps we can make use of it.
Aim at that wall. We can pull ourselves over.
The disruptor's power is down to 1/3. It can only fire it one more time. After that, it needs to recharge. Take care, everyone. I'm on standby to help you anytime.
Mortifi, it's time.
Understood. One. The disruptor's power is down to 1/3. It can only fire it one more time. After that, it needs to recharge. Take care, everyone. I'm on standby to help you anytime. The disruptor's power is down to 1/3. It can only fire it one more time. After that, it needs to recharge. Take care, everyone. I'm on standby to help you anytime.
Let's try pulling the floating boulders together. We should make a path ahead.
One more time. After that, it needs to recharge. Take care, everyone. I'm on standby to help you anytime. The disruptor's power is down to 1/3. It can only fire it one more time. After that, it needs to recharge. Take care, everyone. I'm on standby to help you anytime.
One moment. Let's try pulling the floating boulders together. We should try a path ahead here. Let's try to pull that one down, and then they'll be trapped underneath.
Well done. Power is down to 1/3. It can only fire it one more time. After that, it needs to recharge. Take care, everyone.
Same situation.
I'm on
Let's do
standby
it
to
again.
help you anytime.
One moment. Let's try the disruptor's powers together. We should try a path ahead here. It hurts terribly. This place is all trapped. Let's approach it. Well done.
Power is down to 1/3. It can only fire it one more time. After that, it needs to recharge. Take care, everyone.
see a gravity stream ahead. It's currently blocked off. We'll pull the rocks away first, then let it carry us up there. Let's remove them once we find a foothold. give it a couple more goes.
Almost there. We finally did it.
reach the top soon.
Finally did it.
The road ahead is completely blocked off. You choose where the Disruptor's last blast hits. Make it count, Rover. May it cleave out a path for us. This amount of enemies, we cannot fire the Disruptor again. Yang, you...
The Trinodian is only going to summon more of them as we go. We need someone to keep them away and escort the others into the statue. I understand you're planning to do it yourself, General, but I think I am better suited for this task. We all want to beat the Trinodian once and for all, but I think I am better suited for this task. I understand that you don't want to leave anyone behind, but we all know you and Rover have the best chance against that monster. Now that our shared goal is within hand's reach, I do not want to let it slip away.
Indeed, Yang. Turns out I was the one being indecisive. please make the call.
I'll stand guard here. The Threnodian will not be able to draw more power from the monsters. I'll leave the rest to you.
Now, Rover. It seems the culprit is hidden deep within this statue. This will be our final battle with the Threnodian. Rover, are you ready? That's the spirit. Let's bring an end to this war once and for all. Rover, are you ready? That's the spirit. Let's bring an end to this war once and for all. That's another moon. What on earth is happening? The Crownless. The Threnodian has reconstructed its frequencies. That's another moon. What on earth is happening? It's been immobilized. Time to strike. Those frequencies we just crashed, the moon is drawing them in? It's been immobilized. Time to strike. Ha! Those frequencies we just crashed. The moon is drawing them in.
demon moon behind. That moon must be the core of our enemy. This thing is weakening. I'll shield you from its attacks. Rover, find a chance to strike its core. Copy my weapon already.
As the conceptualization of war, somehow it opted to flee instead of fighting us properly. Rover, is that... This place is collapsing soon. Let's get out of here first. As the conceptualization of war, somehow it opted to flee instead of fighting us properly.
An unexpected discovery.
Rover, is that...
Gather round, I have a tale to spin. Our feather-haired maiden faces a horde of beasts.
Let's get out of here first.
And just in time, a ray of light. Sunbeams burst through the clouds, banishing darkness out of sight. From the statue emerged two. Guess who we have?
Rover, is that...
None other than General JIYAN and the legendary Rover. Gather round. And lo, ruins fell, a colossus shattered, the overthrow meets its defeat. And just in time, mountains and rivers exulted in glee as the war's finale came to be. As they say, why fear when the fate is ours to shape? None other than General JIYAN and the legendary. Amidst setbacks, heroes will rise to conquer. Their determination fuels the fire of hope in our darkest hours. Under starlit skies, we battle divine moon roaring above. Now victorious, our songs of triumph shall shake the clouds.